Hey, basket makers. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? Look, over here acting silly. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing great. Your girl is coming in today, coming in hot to go over or do a haul. It's a haul, y'all. So, y'all, this is 2 days, 2 days of stuff, and then a third is well, we'll say collective, because part of it, and I am gonna point out that part, um, a friend picked up for me, but this is to say, y'all, this stuff is still out here. A lot of things that we are going to be needing, or at least I know I'm gonna be needing for the next holiday, which is Christmas for me. That's my next major holiday. I go into the mall. I'm in there for 30 days, y'all. So I'm working on getting my little stuff together. No, I'm not done putting stuff away, but I have came a long way, y'all. When I say a long way in here, a long way. So I'm trying to create me a schedule so I can hold myself accountable. I won't say I'll be able to do something every day, but I need to be doing something at least two to three times for baskets or more, and I'm saying two times for joyful holidays, right? So if y'all don't know, you know I have been talking about starting my second channel, which is Joyful Holidays. Joyful Holidays is me just showing you about my seasonal decorating that I like to do. Showing you each different holidays, but most definitely always sharing about Christmas, right? I love Christmas. That is, if I don't decorate for no other time during the year, Christmas is that. So if y'all can, please go over and click on Joyful Holidays by Joy. Y'all know me. And support your girl, because I truly will appreciate it. This week, actually tomorrow, the first video is going up. And in that video, it's just going to be, because I'm late to the game, y'all. I really was supposed to have been up and running come July the 1st for Joyful Holidays. But, you know, life happens, and so I got behind. So it's never too late to start. So for anybody out there who keeps saying, I'm going to start, start somewhere. Because you can't do nothing but go up. You can't, and I am a procrastinator, okay? Very last minute. And I am technology. What is it? I'm not technology savvy, okay? So it took me forever. I don't know what it was I was doing. I was looking at videos, y'all. I was trying to, figure it out. They say you go to your iPhone, you do this, you do that. And every time I do it, it would still just keep kicking me out or require me to go in and do a whole bunch of resetting of this, that, and the third. I don't know. But this I do know. One night, God kept me up, right? He kept me up. I was up to 6 o'clock the next morning, y'all, because my brain was determined. No, God was determined that everything I kept asking for, kept saying that I was going to do. He said, okay, you finna do it tonight, ma'am. You're finna do it tonight. No more procrastinating. No more putting it off to the next day. We're going to do this right now. And that's what we did. Y'all, I was able to set up the Instagram for Joyful Holidays. I had to figure that out too. And I was able to figure out Joyful Holidays, adding a second account to my Google account, the same Google account, so you can run it off the same phone, but you have multiple accounts. Y'all, I have been waiting on my children to, come show your mama, come on. And I ain't gonna lie, they probably didn't know either, okay? Or didn't. But, I be thinking this technology is for this generation, so it's easier for them to figure that stuff out. But God was with me because he kept saying, you keep saying it. You keep asking for it. You keep thinking about it. We finna do this tonight. And we did. I was up to 6 o'clock. Next day, y'all, I still couldn't go to sleep. I finally had to take me some gummies. I know this is a lot of TMI, too much information, but I had to take me some melatonin gummies, and I was able to finally go to sleep. But I don't sleep but a good 5 hours, if that. That's a whole nother story. But this haul is exciting because this haul, I'm going to be showing you some of the things that I am still trying to collect. And then this week, I'm going to start showing you on the Baskets and More channel. This is all about baskets. I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be using them. Okay? So don't expect every day is going to be a video. It may be 2, 3 concepts rolled all up in one video, or if it needs to be separated, I do that and just upload multiple, because I do know that I'm one of them people when I'm looking for, let's say, well, she was talking about the robe and the house shoes, and I know I got multiple robe like Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works concepts with the robes. But I do try to specify Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, But I do know when I'm looking for stuff, I be saying like, Lord, because it could, within a video, it could be titled one way, and some you saw in that video, you looking for, or you need to get that thought again, and you can't find it. That irritates me to no end. I'm going to tell you that. But so everything is, we freelancing this week, y'all. But the goal is to get myself on a schedule, get myself back on a schedule, and to better, deliver some of the things that I need to get done, or I want to get done on this channel, as far as, showing what I do, how I prepare behind the scenes, because it is a lot of preparing behind the scenes, not just making baskets, but my biggest thing is getting out and sourcing, and you have to get out into the field and see what's going on out there to see what you need to bring to your craft, right? I have a lot of baskets that I need to either complete, change the concept, and what I mean, these were gifts that's already made up. Well, some of them was already made up. Some, the bag broke. I need to rebag it so I can get that stuff boxed up. Now, down on this video, if y'all want to see a lot of the behind the scenes, as far as I have to get down there in that basement and get that organized so I can get what's upstairs downstairs. Yeah. Okay, so that being the case, let's get started. Let's talk about, this is all Family Dollar, okay? Every last bit of it. So we're going to start first thing first. We're going to talk about them. Look, Family Dollar. Y'all know. This is what I'm talking about. This stuff is still out there. A lot of businesses, well, a lot of Family Dollars is getting ready. They're going through their cycle where they have to get ready for inventory. So they're doing a lot of purging. I think a lot of product is not coming in. Or a lot of product has been sold. So a lot of things that, let's say, maybe got lost in your stock room. And yes, that can happen. Yeah, you are never fully on E in the stock room, which brings me to this. You should never be on E in your stock pile, okay? Because to get to 5 figures, you have to have enough product to get to 5 figures, right? You can talk about it all you want, but if you don't have the product to even, start, um, you're not gonna get to 5 figures. And some people, it's not about 5 figures, and that's okay too. Whatever number you trying to get to, you need product on hand for that. Okay, I build my stockpile based on I'm hitting 5 figures. Okay, and to hit 5 figures, I need product. Okay, and then I need to price right, of course. So we back over here. So y'all remember these, right? These was $1. Now these I got last year, but my girlfriend, she was in the store, and it was a whole box of them. And she called me on the phone. I was all the way in Kentucky, y'all, because that's where I'm from, right? And she said, "Girl, they got them nightshirts you was trying to tell me about." I said, "What?" I said, "Girl, you get every last one of them." So she got me, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Hold on. We had 8. Because I got to put this stuff away, y'all. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I was able to get 20 of these. 20, y'all. Let me make sure that is all of them. Yeah. So that looks like every last one of them. So I was able to get 20. Hold on. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26. 26. Do you hear me? That's a lot, y'all. So we're going to come back to these a little later. 26. That's why I say this stuff is still out there, y'all. It is. So this tells us that, and these were $1, y'all. So this kind of stuff tells me, we haven't hit everywhere. 1, 2, and I know some areas are smaller than others, because I'm telling y'all, I didn't get out like I should have got out for Dollar General. I think I had to, I don't even know everything that's going on. I remember the first day, but then it was like the next 3 or 4 days was hectic. I don't know what in the world I was doing. But what I do know I wasn't doing was hitting them Dollar Generals like I should have been. Because when it's going on, you got to be in the midst of it. I remember Monday, y'all, and this is what's so crazy. That Monday before the pop off of that Dollar General 90%, I had just picked up another one of those cheetah print blankets from a store, and I said, "Ooh, let me remind myself," because this store had about 10 or 12 big blankets, right? So I can come back over here, because it was heading towards my daughter's house. And I said, so I can stop back over here and get them. Tuesday, I get on here, I think I see Birthing Bosses with Felicia, LBE, I'm hitting them. And I was saying like, oh, get out. But I know what it was. I wasn't feeling good. My body was toe down. I don't know what was going on. I know that was part of it. So I said, well, you know what? I get out the next day. Then something happened the next day. And then I said, oh, I get out this day. We have to react, because 90% is a freaking deal. A penny is even better. But I take it at 90, because a lot of stuff at a penny is not going to be left. Okay, let's just be truthful. But anywho, let's move on to the next, right? So these, I did see these is at Family Dollar. I seen a lot of ladies picking these up. I I cannot remember everybody. Just know that I did see it. I can't remember who, but anyway, I had already picked up some previously, and then yesterday I was able to find 2 more. So what I just say, some of this stuff is still out there because we're seeing it and we're thinking. I noticed it's the ones that got their interiors at the top is the one that's on the clearance. They have one that look just like this, but it's new packaging. So again, some of this stuff that's new packaging, they doing the new packages, so you need to go ahead and again get out here, take a day that you're gonna dedicate to what you call your behind the scene work day, sourcing your product. You have to do that just like an event planner. They're gonna source it either online or they're gonna get out in these streets and they're gonna go to, their seasonal rentals. They're gonna go, set up appointments to view merchandise for rental or whatever. But you got to do it. Okay. This is let me see what's in this bag, y'all, because I forgot. Oh, okay. This is what? Them Falcon. These are those Falcon scarves. So I knew I had picked up the gloves at another location. I picked up 6 of them. And these are going to be for my men. These going in my men gifts. I was waiting, y'all. I promise y'all, I was waiting to see if those travel mugs that they had with the Falcons was gonna go on clearance. I'm keeping my eyes on them because I would love to put that because I got the scarf, the gloves, and of course I would like the travel thing. Why am I saying I would prefer that versus this? Now it can have a solid one, which if I cannot get that one at the price that I will pay, I will get the Dollar Tree one. They have them in red, they have them in black for the men, and I would just do that. Will I put the Falcon logo on it? Probably not. And because sometimes you can get what is the word, they can come after you sometime for I don't know why, for these NFL. Now I don't know, but I was looking at something when I was researching for Etsy, and they was shutting down a lot of businesses that was on Etsy that was doing a lot of Disney stuff. So in my brain, I was thinking, and that when I mean doing Disney stuff, Etsy is known for being homemade, right? Handcrafted merchandise. So they were doing like those mugs or those vases or whatever they was doing, glasses or t-shirt, and they was using Disney's copyrighted merchandise. That's what I'm talking about. It's not necessarily you doing a basket with the merchandise in it. It is taking something like this, Cracker Barrel, and putting, or a solid something like this and putting Cracker Barrel on it and then saying it's Cracker Barrel when you made it with your Cricut or whatever like that. So do be wary of that kind of stuff. I try to be wary of that because I already use, a basket maker got to use product. It ain't no such thing as, oh, well, that's the same thing. These are 2 different things. A basket maker have to use product to make a basket. But things like branding something like a cup or something, and you saying it's Falcon and it's not, that's 2 different things. I know we went to the left field with that, but that is something to be aware of, y'all, okay? So just FYI. And you can Google it on YouTube. It was a lot of people talking about it at different times because they closed a lot of accounts because of that. But what I'm going to do, if I do have to just use a travel mug, I'm going to use one from Dollar Tree, the red, or they have it in red and black right now. They even got it in gray. I can just throw that in there with it. The gloves, and hot cocoa, maybe a coffee, one or the other. And that'll be a perfect men's or man's gift, So these were, let me see, $250, y'all. And the gloves was $350. Anywho, so $250 and $350, right? So that was a steal of a deal. Now, y'all, let's go to the next thing. I think I have showed y'all these house shoes before, and I think I was telling y'all that I knew I wanted at least 6 of these, if I remember correctly. And if you see me looking around, that's because I'm also looking for the connecting piece. I think I showed y'all this. So you could do it like that. Another thing I noticed that you can do this with, y'all, is, remember these? Look at that. You could do it with that, or you could do the mauve with the cream one, the mauve with the gray. Now, I will say they did have a gray one. I didn't pick up that gray. It was a fair one, but it wasn't closed-toed. It was open-toed. But for $2, I might, just to put it with the other, the gray robe. But I have the Family Dollar gray robe too. So I have a house shoe, the inexpensive dollar ones from Dollar Tree, $1.25, but it's still an option. So I do now have a total of 6 of these, and they did have some 3, 4s, smaller sizes, but I tried to go 8, 9, 10 because that's about the range, right? These robes right here, let's just talk about that for what these are up to. It say perfect fit is like one size fit all, but up to like 44. So it's up to like a 1 or 2X, right? So 8, 9, 10 if I can. If I can't, I might pick up at 7, a 7 if they have it. I don't want to go lower than that. Now, if they're $1 or 50 cents, we'll take it. And I just have it on there to sell. But again, I got another pair of these. Okay. So, now, this is another man's gift. These, y'all, the Falcon blankets that were $15. Sorry about that. $15. These are on clearance for $5. Now, I was waiting to see, I was hoping that they were going to go down even more. They have not. So, because I know I'm finna start preparing to get myself in order, something that I know, and this sold really good. I sold every last one of them. I would most definitely say that I would like to be able to come across some cowboy. And I think Raiders was another one that I did cowboy and I sold out. So I would like to find that product again, and make a couple of more for Christmas, because you never know. And I had a lot of people ask me about Eagles, I believe, and Raiders. So maybe 1 or 2 of each. I did get 6 of these, because I know that even if I just do half at Christmas and half at Valentine, I'm still good, Or I might do them all. It's going on how much space I have left. We'll get into the conversation about how I prepare for Christmas holiday. This is a haul, and this is part of it, but it's not the whole picture. So we'll do another talk, on how I prepared to get ready to go into the mall in a kiosk, okay? So, yeah, this was, like I said, about 6 of these. All right, y'all. Now, this one, y'all, I was waiting and waiting and waiting, because I was determined that I was going to get this at the $2 that I want $1, but I do it at 2. You see it? And I know, I can't remember if it was Birthing Bosses with Felicia or Sade with the receipts. I do know that I saw that they had a journal to this. Y'all, I've been looking. I've been looking. When I say I've been looking, I've been looking. Your girl needs 6 journals. That's all I need, because I want to team that up with this. I just think this is... Now, I will say, this is Family Dollar, y'all. But I will say it's a little irregular. This is a large. So what I'm going to do, because people always ask me, well, how do it fit? Because, when you in these particular type of stores, everything is irregular, right? So it is what it is. So I'm gonna try one on just to see, if a large, I'm considered a large, if it really works for me, or would a large really be a small. So if someone come up and say, oh, she's about your size, and I say, oh, well, I can fit a large, so that means she could fit a large. Um, if they smaller than me, the medium, and so on and so forth, that kind of thing. But these y'all finally dropped to $2. And if you was able to get that journal, this would be awesome. Now, we just talked about this and doing something like that with Cricut, but you can do something like this, because this is a generic. It's not considered like somebody's true brand. At least it's not copyrighted, because it's not in here saying anything about that. So we see this all the time, where you can print it off, put it on, put it on a cup if you want to, the cup, the journal, and this, or even put it on a glass. As far as a mug, that would be perfect for that. I just saw these and I just said, these are awesome. Now, another thing they have in Family Dollar that I noticed, and I'm going to keep my eye on them, is, I call them sipper cups. And they kind of put you in mind of like these, like those Starbucks cups and stuff like that. They had them in this gorgeous lavender, purple. And I said, if I can't find a journal and I find that, I do that. Otherwise, they're just going to be on what I have a pearl rack. It will be on that, okay? All right. Give me one moment. Let me grab this. Okay. Give your girl a moment. Okay. I don't know why my nose always be running. Allergies, y'all. Allergies. Give me a moment. I won't say I got stuff like I used to, but I still got stuff everywhere. I did go to Cracker Barrel today. Now, let's talk about this next item. As far as I know, I have one from a couple of years ago. I would say at least 2. And I only have one of those left. But these are called Ponchos. And it's for a woman, of course. And it's like a scarf. It has a neck, y'all. And so basically, you wear like that. And, just throw it over. Like, let's say you want to get out, have you some long sleeves on, throw it over. You good. Put your purse on. Put you some gloves on if it's that cold. Because it just keeps you mobile if you don't like heavy coats. But if you go into kids' games that you got, like football season or something like that, and you just need something light to throw over, these are perfect, right? I sell these on my cart all the time. Now, this time, though, I have an idea that I'm going to put together, and I'll be showing you that video this week, okay? So, just know these are out there for $2. And they have it also in a solid black. I picked up, y'all, I was mad. Saturday, that $5 coupon just wasn't doing me right. I was able to use one. Thank you, friend, because I was able to use hers because she wasn't doing them with hers. But mine, I couldn't get, for some reason, it just wouldn't even do right. Then I went into a Family Dollar today, and it had the nerve to want to come up okay. I said, I call that app a wanch. But look, y'all, black. You see what I'm saying? Nice. These $12.50. Now you're gonna say, well, Joy, but what would you sell them for? Now, honestly, y'all, I could get $19.99 in the mall for this. I really could. I even thought about maybe attaching some gloves, like just a cute all-in-one, right? Pair of gloves, throw it on. You can throw it with this. You can take it up to $24.99. But it says $12.50, so that's a base. And if you just want to sell it for $12.50, and you can, good deal. So you have two options. You have this gray one, and you have a black one, y'all. So, all right. So let's move on to the next thing, y'all. It was something else I saw out there while I was in the streets. Okay, I showed you that. Oh, all right. Okay. This is the last two things. It's the same thing. No, I got two more things. Okay. So these joggers, y'all, these are fleece pants. This is that purple plum color. Y'all, I love this color. Now, I got two ideas. This is for myself, y'all. This is for myself. But, I can't think about myself because the first thing I'm always thinking about is how can I sell this item? Now, dang gone well. Every day of the week, I can sell these two pieces. As a set. Large with large, medium with medium, extra large with extra large. The pants, y'all, is ringing up $3. So if you need, because this is winter stuff, y'all. So if you need something that you're trying to put some concepts together, and I know it's hard when you're not in like a mall like I am. So, everybody around me is selling some kind of robe, some kind of, blankets, some kind of house shoes. I promise you that's the multitude of what's going on. So sneakers, because if in Georgia, it's all about them sneakers. So these, y'all, I just thought would be something perfect to add to my cart. With every holiday, I like to add something in a little different than what I did last year. Okay, give them a little something else different, so it's not all the same old, same old. Yeah, a lot of the baskets they start with the core item, which is the robe, the blanket, whatever, the bath body, that's the core. And then, but the tie-ins most definitely change around. So this was another color, y'all, they had. And again, I'm going to try these on for myself so I know how to speak to my customers, because if it runs irregular, and they know if you, let's say, a pop-up shop, they know some of that stuff is going to run irregular, right? And really, it doesn't matter where you go, because I can buy something from JCPenney's in my size, and it's too big. But I can go to Macy's and buy something, and it fit me just right. It just depends on the brand, who it is. Not necessarily it's like, oh, that's a cheapo brand. It's just period, the brand. How I don't know how they determine it or dictate it. Like a medium is not a medium, or a large is not a large. But I do know for a fact I have some size 12. My daughter brought me about 3 or 4 outfits one time from JCPenney's, because I love JCPenney's area, like the dress up area, and they're all too big. They all too big. And even me at my biggest, they still was too big. So that tells you right there that size is just, you just got to try it on. If it fit, it fit. If it don't, it don't. Let's keep it moving, right? Now, what I like about this also is, and I ain't trying to be funny, y'all, but I don't want them to be able to look into anything and see Family Dollar, right? I know it. That's where we got it from. But that ain't where we got to splash it all across the board, y'all. So I like that, but if people know brands or names because they enter certain stores, you will know just for me it's a Family Dollar brand, right? But anywho, this is a large, y'all. So I'm going to try that on to see how that fit. And then I bought one. This is a medium. And I'm going to see how that fit. because I do like with these, I throw on like a suit jacket, especially during the winter time. I want every color for myself because, like I said, especially because I'm in the mall in the month of December, these are my go-to clothes. Throw me on some Converses, and I keep it moving. I got me on, my little blazers or whatever over with my little outfits, and I keep it moving. I'm warm. I can put leggings on up under these, warm, and I don't feel tight and confined. I'm at that stage in my life, y'all. I want to be comfortable. I can't wear heels like that no more. The knees just don't work like that, and I just wants to be comfortable, but I still want to be cute. Okay, so now, and with that coral, I got this, and it has a little of that plum color in there too. So I got this, y'all. So I'm going to try, and I got that. I didn't even know that was an extra large, y'all. I thought that was a large. So I got that in the extra large just so I can have, but I'm going to try it on myself. And then I'm going to be out in these streets, baby. And I'm not even going to worry about that other $5 because these, what I'm noticing with these are, they got them on those racks coming in through the door right there. These finna get gone. Okay, so all this week we're gonna be talking about what's out here in these streets, y'all, that we can pick up and we can resell at the holiday. Okay, now let's go to the next item. These are still out there, y'all. Now the bad thing about it, they still ringing up $3. These should have been $1 by now, but okay. Now this is that funny color, what I call that funny color blue. Y'all remember me always talking about this funny color blue, right? Well, guess who got the funny color blue right now going on? Dollar Tree. That funny color blue plastic, those plastic totes and containers. There you go. See, let me tell you, all this work together to the good, okay? All right, it's two more things. Now this was, I'm gonna show you. I don't know if they out there at every location, but I found it at one of the locations. These storage boxes, y'all. This is what it said. They were $5, and these were 50 cents. 50 cents. Now, I couldn't for the life of me. Look, it opened like that. But I still couldn't for the life of me figure out what I would want to use it for. I couldn't. Maybe I could put them two pieces in there and then close it like a gift concept. Maybe I could do that. I don't know. But it was crazy because the lady asked me did I want all of them, and I declined. Now, there's some things that I do sometimes when I absolutely cannot think of something offhand, like right off the bat, like, oh, I got an idea for that. If I can't, I'm going to get me some of it because it may not be this year that I could figure out what I want to do with it. It may be next year that as I'm, tightening up on what I got left to do, an idea come to me like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But it looks like I might be using that for my grandkids' crafting stuff, like their coloring books, all that stuff, so I can keep it in the cabinet that's in there in the family room. That's something most definitely I can do. Okay, it was one last thing, and I don't see it. I don't see it, Jesus. Now, let me tell you. I do not see it. Okay. Oh, okay. Here you go, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. Last but not least, let's see. These. If you see these cozy socks that say $125, they was ringing up for 50 cents. That's the skew. If you can see it, I know it's hard, but it got a green star on it, and yeah, these was ringing up 50 cents. I got the pink, because remember, y'all know I like fuzzy socks to go with my PJ bottoms. And remember, we have, and they have even at a lot of those stores, remember those hot pink PJ bottoms, the Love, all of that stuff, y'all. I am still seeing gobs and gobs of it. When I say gobs and gobs, gobs and gobs, remember those hard night dresses that I can't wait to use for Valentine? With what? That red tote from Dollar Tree? Which brings me to, I need the medium-sized red tote before I don't see them no more. I so freaking do. Oh my God. Jesus, thank you, Jesus, because he reminded me that, see, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Sometimes you gotta invest sometime now for even some of the stuff in the future. Like, I'm thinking of Valentine, and that's because certain things just will not be available. Now, can you do something else? Yes, you always can. I remember, Yummy T them talking about, and a subscriber talking about the post office boxes. You can wrap them in red. It's other ways. Don't get me wrong. It is many different ways to skin a cat, honey. But for me, I would like those red toes. Okay. That's it. That's all, y'all. But they had these colors. If you got those gray robes and you don't want to do house shoes because we're going into Christmas and you just want something warm and fuzzy, that if you got any of those from Family Dollar, we're talking about Family Dollar, but I don't know if you got anything anywhere else. But most definitely, these come in handy. You can roll these up and put them with a Christmas mug. It's so much that you could do with these, y'all, to make inexpensive gift. Look at this. There to go. Sure will. So it's so many different ways. And remember, I had my daughter. She made me, not for this one, but for this green one, she made me some mugs that I had got from Dollar Tree, and she put that same saying. What did it say on these things, honey? It said something, Queen something, and she put that on the mug for me. See, I can have her do some and put some eyelashes on that. So that's it, y'all. That's it. That's all. It's amazing. Like I say, the stuff that's still out here. It is so much more that you can get if you haven't had time to get any of the other deals. It is still stuff out here. It is still deals out here that you can have a nice and successful, whatever your number is, Christmas that you want to do. For me, I'm shooting for 5 figures. Okay? That's what I always do. My goal is to beat my last year's. So I have to come with it. Now, I invest more. Yes, I do. But it's not to say your number needs to be my number, but you got to get something. That's the main thing I said. Now, can you overdo it? Can I overdo it? I ain't going to say you. Can I? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm intentional with what I do because I know these same things, I can use them at Christmas, I can use them at Valentine, and I can use them at Mother's Day. Yeah. So, being that we talking about these, right? I want to do 2 giveaways, y'all. I am so thankful for we're almost at 2,500 in subscribers, and I thank y'all for bearing with me and hanging in there. So I'm gonna do 2 giveaways. Now, I promise y'all, I'm not good at this. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing, but what I do know is this: if you subscribe to my channel, that's this one, and then you go over to Joyful Holidays for me, and I appreciate you, and subscribe to that channel, I'm going to do a combination of 6. So I'm going to do 2 giveaways, 6 of these on each one. And in each 6, it's going to be another surprise item. You're not going to know what it is. It's just know it's going to be another surprise item, right? For the Christmas in July giveaway, for the thank you for subscribing to my channel and hanging with your girl and bearing with me, because this is a journey, y'all. I promise you, I'm learning every day something new, how to do this thing called the internet. But it's going to be a combination of 6. You know, 6 and 6, that's 12, right? I thank you. And then we would do a drawing at the, let's say, I'm going to say 2 weeks, because it takes about a week for people to get around to look at. So we're going to do this 2 weeks. So by the end of the month, we're going to say the end of the month, because we're at the 15th now. So on the 30th, we're going to do 2 weeks. And you can go in, and hopefully if you're already subscribed to my channel, and then you go over to my other channel, Joyful Holidays, and you sign up on that, subscribe over there for me, you got this. And when I say I add stuff, I'm going to be adding some stuff. 2 people going to be the winners. I'm shipping it if you need it to be shipped. Now, y'all know some places you can't ship to, but I don't know, like out of the country, I don't know if those qualify. I don't know. If it just so happened that somebody is out of the country and we can't ship there, maybe we have to do something else. I don't know, but I might have to just say, y'all, the USA only, because I'm not familiar with all of the goings on. So we're going to say the USA, 2 winners. It's going to be chosen at the end of the month. And then the first weekend, August, we're going to get these mail. And you have some extras that's going to be in your bundle package. Okay. Thank y'all again, and I'll see you in the next one.